I've been thinking lately, I've been thinking about when I had to shift my drawers. Now, what's that got to do with what I've been talking about before? Well, obviously, I've cleared the top of one of my sets of drawers, one of the sets of drawers in the house, and that was about decluttering. It used to be a place to put whatever, and so that particular set of drawers, well, it's no longer where it was. It's downstairs now instead of upstairs, but this is the story. I was thinking about clutter. I was thinking, oh well, I'm struggling to get everything in my drawers, actually. My drawers seem cluttered because perhaps I've got 20% too many clothes, and which I got rid of, but perhaps there's something else going on. So I thought, I'll shift the drawers. Shift the drawers turned into swap the drawers. Swap the drawers turned into swapping 4 sets of drawers. You see, sometimes we think, I'll get rid of some clothes, that'll get the clutter out of my life. I'll stop doing these projects or this hobby or responding to these friends who are wasting my time. That'll get that kind of clutter out of my life and I'll be able to get on with things. Well, in this case, I had to swap things around. But, you can't, there's only so much space you have in a confined area, right? In a bedroom or in this case, or an office in other cases or whatever. And so what I had to do was I had to shift. I had to go downstairs and shift. So I had to go to another room. And then there was 2 sets of drawers in that room. And I thought, well, there's only one person here. Why have we got 2 sets of drawers? And then one thing led to another. I ended up swapping lots of different drawers, sets of drawers out. All of them beautiful wooden drawers, marvellous things. And but I ended up getting back to where I started. I ended up with a slightly bigger set of drawers and less clothes, and I'm much happier. But my point is this: sometimes getting ahead requires what people call reverse engineering. Start here, and think, how do I get to here? What steps do I need to take? What steps did I take to get there? And so I thought, well, okay, I need to move that. And then another person in the family received a new set of drawers, which was more appropriate size and situation for their situation. And so that was good. It was a win-win overall. But, the thing is that we just have to sometimes think things through. That's how we get ahead in life, thinking things through. And while I'm on that topic of thinking things through, I also discovered something important, that by making, I've mentioned before I wanted to read the Bible more and more consistently. So I thought, well, I could start listening to an audio of the Bible. So I did that. I went to YouVersion app and which I had on my phone, and I chose a plan in there and started listening. And then I got into the habit, and then I thought, oh, that's cool. But anyway, the point is this: it gave me time and space to relax, slow down, but also it gave me routine, and lastly, but most importantly, it gave me the life that comes from the Bible itself. And I think I'm actually starting to think better. I know work's going better. I'm starting to plan better. A lot of things have happened since I started on that consistently, and I'm really recommending that to everybody listening, and make sure you plan when you're going to declutter. Make sure you got a plan as to where things are going, and is this space actually suitable? It's like the pot plant, right? I had a pot plant. I got from work. Beautiful little pot plant. And then we had it in one space, and I thought that was a great space. But somebody else in the family decided it wasn't. So I've moved it, and I got it at a new place. But actually, that new place, I probably have to reorganize that because now it looks a bit more cluttered. So one thing doesn't necessarily lead to another thing. Sorry, that's not what I wanted to say. One thing is not necessarily good for one place, is not necessarily as good as another place. One way of doing things is not necessarily as good as another way of doing things. Sometimes you're actually creating clutter just by trying to move things around and improve things. But I'm really pleased that I managed to move around the drawers and sets of drawers, and I've been able to get my Bible reading process routine up and running. And because YouVersion's such an amazing app, it tells me, look, I haven't missed any times of doing it for this number of days, and good for you. And they give me little encouraging comments. And a book that you open doesn't do that. But I do like to listen and read on the paper as well. That's just the way I like it. Well, I hope you enjoyed this rambling little video, and I do hope that you love this beautiful picture here behind me. We got it from Yesteryear Prints in Christchurch many years ago. Great American artist, amazing. At the time we had no dog, and I think at the time when we bought it we may not even had a cow. But now we got both dogs and cows. Thanks for watching.